let's go fishing. You know it's really great, let's go fishing. In the rivers and on the lakes, let's go fishing. It's easy when you try, floating on the water with good old Steve and Mike. Floating on the water with good old Steve and Mike.
Hey, good evening, folks, and welcome to the Let's Go Fishing Show. And Mike, it's good to have you over here with me. Without a doubt, we say hello to Dad. Wish you were here with us. Bill's on Dale Hollow. Paul Harrison, hello to him. Charlie Irwin, I know he's watching. Just want to say hello to everybody that's watching the show. And I've said it time and time again. We'll be out at the gas station or somewhere, and somebody say, "Hey, you the guy that does this fishing show." Mm-hmm. I said, "Yeah, that's." I just do half of it, and Mike does the other half.
Well, you know, I'm the dummy end of it. So
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Baloney. Yeah. But you know, we're tickled to death to be here. I don't know, you know, you folks that went to bed late last night, you saw the moon coming up, and I saw it this morning about 10 after 5. Man, I tell you what, that thing was laying right down on them treetops, and it just looked like it was so close.
Oh, you ain't kidding.
I mean, you know. Bill, like I said, he's on Dale Hollow, he and Max Meredith, and they're really disappointed. Mike, I talked to them coming home this afternoon, and man, they was having the big fish fry, crappie, catfish, and walleye fillets. And he said, just could drive on up here. Said, we'll fix you a plate. I said, yeah. I said, if I got up there, I wouldn't want to come back for a day or two.
That's right.
And anyway, they was kind of disappointed in the fishing. Out there right now, Max said the lake was just covered up with boats, and they have a lot of vacationers out there on Dale Hollow, you know, and the marinas are filled with pontoon boats, houseboats, and pleasure boats, and then your fishing boats thrown in there in the mix. And he said he thought that was the reason they wasn't doing much good. They fished last night and didn't do not real good at all, and then they fished the night before and caught a few fish. But he said we're having the same trouble out here that we're having on Norris. Said we can't hold on to them. I said, yeah, we getting about 20 in the boat on a trip and missing 20 more. And he said, well, that's kind of the way we was there night before last. So they're supposed to come home in the morning and after they rest and coming back home, he said, and talked to Bill. Bill got on the phone there, and he said, "Old buddy," said, if you get to go Saturday night," he said, "I think I'd be ready to go with you." Mm-hmm. I said, "Well, that sounds good." I said, "We'll throw Wesley in there with Mike or somebody with Mike, and we'll try to go catch a little bit of this moon and you know, them fish just." Sometimes that moonlight brings them on. I mean, they're just tearing it up, and sometimes they're tough.
Scares them to death.
It scares them to death. You go to hunting for the dark banks and get out of the moonlight. So anyway, we're glad to be here. We thank all of our sponsors. I've got a invite from Edgemore Outdoors. I got a gift card for Edgemore, from my daughter and Wesley and son-in-law. And Jim said, tell me that it wouldn't be any good unless I come with it. Mm-hmm. So I've got to go over and see Jim and see what's going on, and I really appreciate him being with us and helping us keep the show on.
If you can't think of anything to buy, I got a few things I can put on your list.
It's just what I figured, Mike. Yeah. Well, it surely wouldn't be plastic, would it?
Maybe a little bit.
Maybe a little bit, yeah. I thought maybe you might get a tube of real grease or something like that, you know.
So we got a whole tub of that.
Oh, Lordy, Mike. I see. I think he don't ask a whole lot for them lure retrievers over there. I probably ought to get you a couple of them.
I got a sack full of them too.
Yeah, well, you need to carry some with you, so you won't be hung up so much. Oh, Lordy. Let's see, what was it? Dadgum, was it you up there the other week got hung up, or Wesley had two knockers, two lure retrievers on there, and had to get the one out from under the dash with the rope on it?
Well, that ain't nothing new there.
Yeah, well, heck, yeah. And yeah, that's pretty bad when you have to have three lure retrievers on the same bait.
I got a little knocker, got hung, got a little knocker out and dropped it down there, and it still hung, and got the big knocker down, got it hung. When I pulled it up, I pulled the whole tree up.
Yeah.
And still had a crappie on it too.
Uh-huh. Okay.
He wasn't about 8 inches long, but he was still on there.
Yeah. All righty. Like I said, we really appreciate our sponsors and stuff. I talked to Glenn Reynolds. If you get on their website, it's you know, you'd think that Mercury Motors would. I mean, they're a huge corporation, and they make a lot of engines, build a lot of engines, but right now they're hard to come by.
Yep.
There's only one here and one there. They're just some of the biggest boat dealers in the South don't have any.
That's right.
I'm speaking of the 200s, 225s, 250s, the 300s. They just hard to get.
Well, most of your standard motors is made up there in Fond du Lac.
Yeah.
And they completely shut down, and a lot of you things down there in Florida where they get the R models out of there, the racing division down there, I think they kept working a little bit. So, but there ain't very many of them down there because they don't make as many like they do up in Fond du Lac.
Yeah. And we've talked about it several times here already about how hard things are to get. And I had a call out with a feller about one of those Ghost trolling motors, and he called me back 3 or 4 weeks ago and said, "Hey, Steve," he said, I've talked to everybody around about this motor, and they sent me a nice letter that told me I couldn't buy one of them. Mm-hmm. And I said, "What?" And he said, "Yeah." And he said, "So you want me to continue to try to?" I said, "No." I said, "If they told you that you couldn't get one of them, they wouldn't no need me trying to get one."
That's right.
So I don't know what the deal was, but they wouldn't accept his dealership or whatever, and so I don't know. It's that way with everything right now. It's hard to get. So we'll see what comes up. I see old Mike Pennington's name up there, Mike.
Oh, yeah.
You better say hello to him for sure. All righty. We've got film from Friday night and film from Saturday night. I think we had about 20-some fish in the boat both nights. Missed just as many more than the 20 we got in. We caught some small fish. We had a few decent fish, and we had 2 or 3 and it was over 18 or better. But this time of year, let's see, when does that change? It changed on the 15th of June, didn't it?
What's that?
Went to one fish 20 inches long per person in the boat. Is that what the rule? And then it changes back again into the 18-inch mark in October, I think. So, which we throw all our fish back anyway. We're just there to have fun and catch them.
That's for sure.
Yeah. So anyway, we're going to let Chandler show us a sponsor break. We'll come back and then we'll get to the film. Hey folks, here at Tim's Tires, there's the times that they're open. The day, that's 5 days a week. They're open from 8 to 12:30 on Saturdays. All right, folks, we're inside here in the warehouse. Just wanted to give you a quick look at all the tires and stuff they got. And here we are. There's some four-wheeler tires, lawnmower tires, just a mixture of about any kind of tire you want. So keep that in mind. Then here we get into the light truck, automobiles, that kind of thing. So just walk through here and give you a quick look at what they've got in stock here. I mean, it's it's just, I don't know, man. They must be a couple of thousand tires in here right now, if not more. Sizes, shapes. You truckers, you know the word. This is the place to get your tires for your trucks. And these over here, getting a little bigger sizes. Light trucks, heavier automobiles, this kind of thing. And as you can just see back through there, it's just, heck, I don't know, this building's probably about 300 feet, one end to the other, and they're wall to wall. Remember Tim's Tires, folks. That's down here on Highway 27 on your way into Harriman, and get the best deals they're going. So give them a call, price check, whatever you want to, and if you want a special tire that they might not have, you could, they'll definitely get it for you. Tim's Tires. All righty. Hey, we're going to get ready here, and Chandler's going to put Friday night's film on. Let's see, Mike, that was me and you and Wesley together, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right, Chandler, do your thing, brother. All right. There's Mike and Wesley with the first fish. Wesley's got him on. Getting all over everything.
Yeah. If they got any bigger, I couldn't shut it.
All right, number one. All right, Wes, good job.
Oh yeah.
Back in the water. Now give me my headlamp, put my hat in the box, and let's get going here. All right, folks, do remember our sponsors. Friday night, Mike don't have to work tomorrow, so we're up here fishing. And me and him and Wesley again, see what we can do. Remember our sponsors. Let's go fishing. Get another fish on, boys. Let's go. All right, there Wesley is with our second fish now. And had another one falling into the boat.
Yeah.
All right, back to water.
Yeah. I'm recording. Oh. Hang on a minute.
I got it. That's a nice lures, man. That's 2.5 pounder, at least.
All right, that's number
There
three
he
in
is.
the boat.
Number 3. Nice. Get another.
Yep. All right, Wes.
There's Papa with a little fish. That's number 4, ain't it?
Yeah.
There he goes. Back. Get another.
All right, see, you got another one hooked up there. Said that fish come back and got it. Oh, he jumped in the net. Look at yonder, what a catch. Whew. That's awful good there, Wes.
I bet he can come out of his mouth. Number 5.
Number 5.
Got him?
Yeah, buddy.
Oh, it's bomb.
All right. All right. See, you found him another one of them little ones and wanted chasing gonna have to get him on a treble hook there where he can catch them two at a time.
Yeah. You can double up on that. The two baits out there. Got him?
Got him.
Number 6.
All right, Wes got one there.
Number 6.
Number 6, nice smallie. Yeah,
There you go.
there he is. Yes, sir. Uh-oh. You gotta catch him again now, Wes.
Quit.
He's mean.
He is. Them things small. I don't quit.
Look at that, he's wild. All right, back in the water. We get another.
Back in the water.
Uh-oh.
Oh, heck.
Yeah, there he goes.
Little devil.
There he goes, Wes. Catch him, catch him. How many times you gonna count that?
Number 7.
Number 7. Back in the water. All right. You get another, maybe.
Followed that bait up there.
Yeah,
Started winding it up, and here he come and got it.
Huh. Yeah. Follow that bait up there and got him.
There he comes, Wes.
Oh, watch him, Wes.
I'll kiss my girl.
Yep, that's what happens.
There he goes.
LDR, long. All right, Wes got him one there. Very lively.
Yeah. I'll get him eventually.
Got him behind the head.
Figure out where that hook is.
He ain't behind his head, that's for sure.
No.
All right, number 9. I'm going to change bait, boys.
Well.
You get him unhooked sometime tonight.
There you go.
There you go. Back in the water with him.
Back in the water.
You'll bite again.
Oh yeah.
So you got one on there. Wes trying to net him. There you go, Wes. You got him in there finally.
Number 9.
Number 9, he said.
All right, back in the water.
Back in the water.
Oh, he's a jumping. There you go. Oh, he got off.
There he goes.
That's number 10.
Got the camera on.
That's the net.
Pretty good fish.
Yo, how many's that bait?
He's a fat. Makes 11. That's 11.
One of these drop.
SOG.
That's okay.
That's a football right there.
That's a football, too. That's
Yeah, it's a 3.
a healthy one there.
Yes, it is.
He ain't long enough, but he's healthy enough.
No, that's good fish.
Yeah.
Ease him back.
He'll be a mean when he grows up.
Oh yeah.
Where's he got one there?
There you go, little fish. They gotta eat too.
That's right. Gotta eat with. So you got a nice fish there. You can get him on the net.
Jumping out of the net.
Wants to come back here and get in the boat with me, looks like. At least they got him that time. Oh yeah. A little better fish. Yeah, that's a real nice one. Not only is he fat and sassy, but he's pretty long too.
Yeah, I believe that McKee. That's a good fish. 30 pounds.
Real good.
Back in the water. How many's that bait?
12.
16 right there.
Huh?
I think that's 15 or 16.
Buddy, Mike's got a hold of something here. I don't know.
Uh-oh.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Lordy. Is it a big drum?
cat.
Well,
Done pulled the trick again.
yeah, we're waiting to see what it is. Uh-oh, we're taking drag on. Oh my goodness. Here he comes, Wes. Whatever it is, I don't know.
Whatever it is. Big drum, looks like. No, it's catfish.
Big old catfish. Dadgummit.
Yep.
Yeah, get the grippers.
Dang pink.
Get the grippers. Get the grippers. I got 2 reeling rods hung up here.
Open his mouth.
Now, got him in.
Where's the pliers at? Give me a little slack, man.
They're up here on the deck, and I got my rod hung up, your rod hung up.
Hey, go ahead and go toward them.
I am.
You get a good picture.
I ain't got a picture of him yet. Got a picture of him in. All right, back in the water he goes. Good deal.
All right. He put that in the boat and Wes netted him before I could get the camera turned on. Oh, he's gonna tear the boat apart.
Come here.
Catch him again, Wes. Yeah. He's all tangled up there. You'll get him undone here, Rex. Sometime tonight, hopefully. Anyway, we'll show him back. How many you said to make, Wes?
I think it's 16.
16, he said. All right, Wes. Get back after him. All right, so you got him another one there. Tear everything apart there. Mean as can be. Look at him go.
Here, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
All right, how many does that make, Wes?
17, I think.
All right, back in the water and we'll try it again.
Oh, yeah.
All right, ready. Yeah, I see him there. All right, get him back in the water. Get rid of that slimy thing. Good deal.
Yeah.
All right, our Mike is with something on here again. Thanks, it's a smallie. Oh, yeah.
I know it is.
Yeah, boy. All right, that's a good,
Pretty fish. Covered up.
pretty fish there, yeah.
Fish. How dark fish.
Oh, yeah. Whoop, hold on. Hold right on.
You can't stand it. Touch that lip.
That fish colored up weird.
About a hole in that dip net anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, buddy.
How dark that fish is.
That's good. Yeah, they dark and light and dark and light and light and dark.
Been hiding under a rock or something.
Good deal. Get him back in there. Let's get another.
There you go.
Picture that.
All right,
Nice.
folks. There's two at the same time. Yeah, boy. We'll take that right there now. Lay them up here, Mike. Let's get them
Wes
in.
has got one a little bigger than yours.
No, his a little bigger than mine. I
Nah,
believe.
yeah, there's mine right there. Yeah, boy. Yeah, man. That's 2 dandies. Look at that big jig down his mouth. Yeah, buddy.
You could eat mine, but yeah.
Yeah, that's all right. We got them.
Oh, yeah.
Wait just a second. Now then, got a good. You must have the camera zoomed in or something. Yeah, you do. All right, there we go. 2 at a time, folks.
At a time.
All righty. All right, there Wes is with another fish. Yeah. What did he hit?
Missile jig.
Yeah. All right. I don't know what number that is. Ain't got a clue.
There he is.
Back in the water.
Move.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's 22, as they said.
Well,
All right.
Far.
Here's probably their first fish.
All right, we're back. Mike, I asked Chandler to get us back here. Let's talk about the first half of the thing. It was on Friday night. Just sitting here thinking, we caught some small fish, in there in that, what would you say, Mike? 8 foot of water, 10 foot of water?
yeah, right there.
Yeah. But we realized a little bit later on, after Mike got rid of all the catfish, we didn't have to worry about them biting. Basically, I'd keep the boat between 16 and 18 feet, right around in that 17-foot mark, and we had several bites there in that 15 feet, out to 17, right under the boat.
Sure did.
And now them two that we doubled up on there, they were right there, just bam, last pickup, last move you made with the bait, they'd be the one that hit it. And I caught some fish on myself. I was throwing that little old peanut jig to start out with, and dad blame if I didn't fool around and got my line broke twice. And so the second time I got it broke off, I just reached down there and grabbed the rod up that Wesley had laid down, and I said, son of a gun. It was just bam, bam, bam. That little bigger jig. It was on a 3/8 head, and but had a number 11 trailer on it, and I noticed when I'd cast it, it was sinking slow.
Yeah.
That number 11 trailer on there, or the Zoom trailer, that's what we're using, plastic, in the number 11, Uncle Josh number 11 size, but I noticed how slow that thing was sinking, and I thought, right there may be the ticket, buddy. It wasn't no time flat. I was catching fish on it.
That's right.
And and then another little trick too. Got to keep you one of them markers in the boat, and the chartreuse and the orange. I like that double job. Got both colors on it. And just a little bit of orange on that tip of that trailer, and then you turned right around and went to a copper crawl jig.
Yeah.
And they was biting it pretty good. So
Tried that pink jig, and all I caught on it was a catfish, and then I tried that watermelon red glitter, and I caught another catfish.
yeah,
And I got the copper crawl on it, and finally caught one on it. But they was awful picky. You had to just hit right on that right color, or you didn't get one.
yeah. And I was throwing the green with the chartreuse in it and the watermelon trailer on that spinning reel, and then wound up with that. It was the green watermelon with the black specks in it. Wesley says they were blue. They may have been. I thought they was black, and that watermelon trailer on it.
Mm-hmm.
And just kind of didn't fool with after I broke my little jig off there, that peanut jig the second time. I just kind of laid it down, grabbed up that bait caster, and that's what I finished the night out with. Didn't change anything. So, but anyway, heck, we just had a ball. Yeah, and the thing about it was, we was getting more than one fish, 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 more t off of a place, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, heck, they was just, we come around that buoy marker on that island there, and got over, started catching fish as we came up on it, and then we moved over on the other side while we kind of got out of them, and then I just whipped the boat back around, went right back out there where we caught them first 4 or 5, and heck, I don't know, we caught 5 or 6 more.
Yeah, sure did.
And just that kind of thing. So, you know, it seemed like when you found the spot that they were a fish or 2 on, there was more than 2 there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, several. And so it was just, and then went right across the lake and hit a place that we've caught fish for years up there, and never got a dead blame bite.
No.
I mean, and we fished it hard, the 3 of us, and never got a bite. And so anyway, Wesley and I, when we went back Saturday night, while we went over there and fished it, I said, I know these fish here. Well, my George, we never got a bite Saturday night off of it either.
No.
I don't know where they've all went to, but it's been a good place for years.
Sure is.
And but they're not there now. I don't know what's got them run off from there, but they wasn't there. And so you just run into that type of situation, you know.
Water goes down some, they may be back on you again.
That's a good possibility. Good possibility. Without a doubt. There's no telling. Okay. I'll tell you what. We're going to go back to Chandler. Do the IUOE commercial and then take us back to the next film, will you? All right. Let people know what we represent.
That's what we're all about. We do try to do an honest day's work for the people, and we've got operators from all over the DOE sites, TDA sites, the outside contractors. We're just about everywhere you see a heavy piece of equipment, good chance that you'll see an operating engineer on it, rather it be Barnhard. I'd like to mention them, All Crane, and all of them that's signatory to us. We have over 100 contractors that's signatory to us, so I definitely appreciate those guys all the way in Chattanooga, Kingsport, Tullahoma, throughout all the way up to Johnson City. So we do cover a big area, and just let us know if we can be any help to local contractors that come through these areas. We'll definitely send you some people.
All right, David. I appreciate all those good words, and we'll get this on the air, and I want to thank you again.
Thank you.
All right. And that makes me feel like I know what to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Or you got lucky.
Yeah. Dang, that fish is all over the place out there. Shoot. What the devil's going on here, buddy? Dang, he's bulldogging. I'm telling you, right there he comes. Finally. Yeah, you got a good. Oh, right. We'll take that for the first one. What was that he just spit up, a crawdad?
Looks like a piece of crawdad. See,
Yeah,
orange.
Orange, yeah. That's exactly what that is. Got orange painter on him, ain't it? Mm-hmm. Good deal. All right. Fish number 1.
Fish number 1, there he is.
All right, folks, we're here on Saturday night. We're going to fish till about 12 or 2 o'clock. Call it quits. We got to get to church tomorrow. Remember our sponsors, and it's Let's Go Fishing. And I caught that fish on that right there. A little brown jig with a pumpkin seed trailer.
There it is.
All right.
All right, let's get another.
Maybe on that. Folks, I didn't hit the record button when Wesley had that largemouth up here, but he did have one, fish number 2. It was a largemouth. It's my fault. All the way around. Thought I was recording and I wasn't. Okay, we get back at it. Good job, Wes. Hated I missed it, man.
Oh, yeah. All right, there's probably our 3rd fish. I believe that was a flying fish.
Yeah, when he come to the top, he come all the way to the boat on the top.
Yeah, he didn't stop.
No, he didn't. That gum, he's hooked right through the nose.
All right.
All right, we'll get another.
All right, let's do it. Number 5 right there, ain't it?
Number 5. All right,
He
yeah,
is
I
number
guess it
5.
is. All right.
All right, there he is, a nice one.
All right, back in the water.
There you go, where he goes, get another.
All right, there West is with a good fish now.
Not a bad one.
No, that's a pretty fish right there, bud.
It is. Good,
Nice
up
one.
good.
All right, that's number 6.
Number 6.
Okay, back in the water. Good deal. Splash water all over my camera lens.
All right. I've always got another in here. I'm over here hung up. Seem to stay hung up.
Turn them lights on, they hit the deep water.
He saw that net.
Yep.
Go down the boat.
Got him in.
Yeah.
Good job. Good job.
Good fish. Covered up pretty.
How many does that make?
7, ain't it?
I believe it is. All right.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Back in the water.
Back in the water. Get another. All right. Papa's got another fish on here. I ain't seen it yet. Definitely a smallmouth though. Way his head shaking. Acts like a pretty good fish.
Yeah. If I can just keep him on there.
Yep.
Mm,
I don't know if that's a smallmouth or not.
I believe it is.
I believe it is too, but who knows?
He's not tried to break water yet, but
Here we go. It is, it's a dang big.
yeah, if it is a smallmouth, he ought to be trying to jump. It may not be.
Man, I hooked into a dang rockfish or something.
They have. We got him coming their way right now. We're going to
Yeah.
see.
Yeah, we are. Dang striper.
Dadgum stripe, ain't it?
Yep.
Son again.
Exactly what it is. All right, well,
So you get up here. Get him in the net so I'll get
there he goes. We'll get him off and get a brown fish. All right, Papa's got another fish on here. Don't know what it is. It ain't jumped yet. Ain't on the other side of the boat jumping.
Other side of the boat jumping, ain't it? There he is.
There he is.
Hold on, buddy. Just hold on. Got it. Good job. Good job. Good job.
It's a good fish.
Good job. Ah, you rascal. You. That blame it. Get a hold of you here. Got the hook in the dip net. Get it off that barb. Hey, you rascal, you. What about that? No, it's still hung on the dip net.
Just pull it. There you go.
There we go. Got it down to one strand and broke it. Got it, bum.
He wasn't coming off, was he?
No.
There he is. Good fish.
Good boy. Let's get another one, will you?
Oh, yeah. There you go. All right. Papa's got something else on here. Oh, he just come off.
Dad, gummit.
Them don't count.
I know it.
All right. Get another.
All right, there Wes is with a good fish. It's a fast action. I didn't have time to get the camera first. Had to get the dip net. He's right here on top of us. All right.
Had him on hook 3 times.
Need the pliers? He swallowed it back on you, didn't he? There it comes. Yeah, boy. Oh, man, he eat that up, son.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, buddy, that's good. Get you another.
All right.
Number 9.
Number 9.
Oh,
All right.
come in.
I've got him a fish here.
Good job. Okay.
He's madder than a wet hornet.
He eat no matter nine. Wait a minute. Got that dang weed guard. Buddy, when you hook them through that thing, weed guard.
There you
All
go.
right.
All right, good fish.
I don't know how many it makes.
I don't either. I think that's 12 or something like that.
10, I think.
Something like it.
Something like that.
All right. There he goes.
All right, folks. Our old West is with a dandy fish right there now.
Nice, and that might keep.
Yeah, I believe he's 18 inches.
I believe he is too. That's a good,
Sure is, man.
healthy fish.
All right, back in the water. Good job, Wes. He was coming in hot. I mean,
All right, Papa's got another fish on here. We just had 2 on at the same time, and they both come off.
look at that one here.
That's a good one.
Good. Good job. Good job. Mm-hmm. Yeah, buddy. Mm-hmm.
They don't like you touching that lip.
Mm-mm. Nope.
Barely hooked.
Barely hooked.
There he is.
Got another good.
That's a good one.
All right, I'll show you my bait.
Ooh, splash water.
Hello. Green watermelon with a 101 trailer on it.
That's it right there.
I call it 101. Zoom calls it a tiny chunk.
Tiny
Yeah.
salty chunk.
Yep. There you go.
There he is. Let's get another one.
Yep. Yeah.
All right, there's probably a pretty good fish.
Yeah.
Not a bad one.
I don't know how many that makes, Wes.
I
We'll
don't
just
either.
have to count them up later.
Oh yeah,
All right. Back in the water you go.
back in the water.
Now, I went to the moon is covered up, and I went to a little heavier, went to a 3/8 jig, a little bigger profile, and they seem to be biting it.
Oh yeah.
All right,
Let's get another.
let's get another. All right, folks, that West got another fish right there. It's
Oh,
good
yeah.
one, West.
Not a bad one.
Not a bad one. I don't know how many it makes. Ain't we'll just get it now. Let's see you bait. Yeah. Let's see what bait you got on. Oh yeah. That's
Copper crawl.
copper crawl. Yeah.
That's Track King trailer on it.
Okay. Looks good.
Oh yeah.
All right. There West is with another fish. Small one, but heck, they gotta eat, and we can't tell them not to hit.
There he goes.
Back in the water. Dope.
All right, there's Papa with another fish. He come in here at 90 mile an hour. Didn't have time to get the camera.
He come in hot, didn't
Yeah, he jumped about 3 foot and had to catch him.
he? All right.
All right, there he is.
Back in the water.
Back in the water. Let's get another one. Wet.
All right. There Wes is with another fish. He's a small fish, but man, if he ain't healthy.
They don't like me touching that lip.
Mm-mm. Nope.
Look at it. There we go.
There we go.
Fat fish.
Yeah.
Look at that thing.
Oh yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah.
He's a fat one. All right.
All right. That's a rare fish right there. Oh, dang bugs. That
Yeah.
thing deformed like that.
Well, I don't know if he's broke his back or what, but anyway, we got him.
Hey, we got him. There he is.
All right.
Get another.
Pretty good fish.
Yeah, it was. All right, there's probably a little smaller fish, but they got to eat too.
Yep. Dang it. Got to see where that hook's at.
You got her in there, ain't you?
Mm-hmm. Mm. Got so much skirt in the way. Can't see where the hook's at. Fish. I can barely see the hook.
There it is. All right, get another.
There's old West with another pretty nice fish.
Healthy
Wes.
fish.
Healthy fish, yeah, that fish
Fill
looks
it up
good. Sure is.
All right.
Get some light off of him there. It's just a big glow. There it is. Good looking picture right there. Now then, back in the water. All right, folks, there we are back, Mike. Wesley and I think we had over 20 fish. I best he could count on the camera there. So we had another enjoyable night.
Oh, yeah. Yes,
You
sir.
know, that many bites and things that's going on with that. Showed you some of the baits that we were throwing. And that bigger jig was the one I was throwing on Friday night after I broke off on the smaller jigs a couple of times, and was stuck with the same thing a little bit later on. And I had a little old watermelon jig on that spinning rod that I had fixed up. The collar had busted on it, and I took it off and put a new collar on it and had it on the spinning rod, and watermelon with a watermelon trailer. I mean, you know, the water is clear up there, and 2 weekends ago when Wesley caught a fish, and I swear that crawdad was as chartreuse as there ever was.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I wish we'd have got that rascal on camera rather than throwing it back in the water. I mean, just green. I mean, he was green. And so, you know, that's kind of the thing that's going on. And we did, well, good. There's somebody calling, Mike. They're wanting to know about how you caught them catfish.
Probably.
Hello, caller. Oh, heck, I didn't get it. Hello, caller.
Hey, Steve.
Yeah, buddy, what's up?
This is Charlie Earl. I wanted to call in. I heard you call my name last week, and I kicked around calling in there.
Yeah, I heard you got bashful is what I heard.
Yeah, no, I'm a bicycle guy. Yeah.
Hey, how's it going?
Doing pretty good, buddy. I was watching them shows there you had about there. That broke back fish there.
Yeah, you know, Charlie, and I know you fished up there a long time too. They used to be pretty regular there back 20, 25 years ago.
Yeah, it did. It sure did. That's what I was going to say there. You took the words right out of my mouth.
Yeah, you know, it wasn't nothing to catch 4, 5, 6 a night maybe.
Yeah.
And but you know, it just seemed like they went away, and that was the first one I've seen in a few years. The one that Wesley caught there the other night.
Yeah.
I mean, I was always told that you know, we thought that maybe boats had hit them or something. Then they got to telling about the acid rain.
Yeah.
What do you know about? I remember about that time of
well,
year.
That's about all I remember too. I was with you on the boat deal. I didn't know too much about the acid rain, but I always thought it was the boat props hitting them or something.
That's what we thought, you know, for years, and then it kind of got a little more information. It got out that they, from the game wardens and stuff, and then they put the Creel officer up there, and they was talking about, you know, there was acid rain, and then back in those days, they had the Atomic Bass Club going over here in Oak Ridge, and there was 2 or 3 of them boys that worked for TVA, and then a couple of them was, one of them was a TWRA officer. And he'd come by and keep us informed over there years ago, and but I always thought it was boats until they got to talking about the acid rain. But now, you know, and I know that's the one Wesley caught the other night's the first one I've seen in several years.
Yeah, I hadn't saw one in a while either, huh?
Yeah.
Since you're rough.
Old Bill, I heard you say the other day about him breaking his hip or something. How's he doing?
Well, he took off to Dale Holler Tuesday. He and Max Meredith went out there, and I talked to him on the way home from work today, and they had a pretty good night Tuesday night, but they didn't do any good last night, and they were going to come back home.
Yeah.
Said the boat traffic was just unreal, and kind of had the lake chopped up, and this kind of thing, so they were going to come back home in the morning, and but he didn't break his hip, but he's taking those shots.
Oh, okay.
And what do they call them?
Steroids.
Yeah, and they can only give you one at every 3 months or something like that.
Yeah, that's them like cortisone shots.
Cortisone, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
He got down in his hip there, and he couldn't get around, and they got him to the doctor and got him some medication and gave him that first round of shots, and then I think he's due for the second round here come the 1st of July.
Yeah.
So he's not moving around really well.
Not real swift yet, huh?
No, but he said it's bearable. That's what he told me. He said, I'm making it with it. So.
I like old Bill. I like to listen at him when he come on the show there with you. I like to listen at him. He said, "Yeah, son." And,
he's
what really got me watching the show a lot. I listened to him.
Yeah, I know it, buddy. He's a case now.
His wife is Andrews from up here at Lake City. And,
that's right, Polly Andrews.
When she was in the nursing home out there, I seen him out there a couple of times.
That's true. That is true. And.
I just wanted to call and let you know I was listening. I didn't want to say I was slighting you.
Yeah, I hear you, man.
I seen in the paper the other day I was going to ask you about, too.
What was it?
Do you know how to communicate with a fish?
Well, I don't know if I do or not. I try to keep Mike
you
from...
drop him a line.
Well, now, by George, that will work for sure.
Yeah, it will work.
I got my fish caller at the house there.
Well, I'll let you go, then. I just wanted to holler and let you know I was watching.
Hey, thank you, Charlie. Appreciate it, man.
All right, y'all have a good one, man.
Hey, listen, when you cut off here, I'm going to tell something about these Macintoshes, what they're into up there.
Okay, buddy, do it.
All right, see you, Charlie.
See you, buddy.
All right, buddy.
Years ago, when all the milfoil died out, and they blamed it on dingy water, and they didn't say anything about TVA and all of them spraying. Mm-hmm. And then they had all them zebra mussels up here on these lakes.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden they disappeared.
Yeah.
And nobody knows what happened to them. They blamed that on the clear water.
Well, there's a blame for everything, Mike, but the zebra mussels is another thing that, 3-4 years ago, heck, if you hung up, you had them all over your bait.
You did, and the grass was all over the North Lake up there, and it's all gone, too.
Yeah, the grass is gone. It's not the kind of grass that we're really accustomed to when you speak of milfoil and hydrilla and on Watts Bar and places. But this old snotty-looking grass was up there, and we caught some fish around it when it was growing,
Oh, yes, sir.
But I hadn't seen any yet.
No, I ain't hit it in the last 2 or 3 years.
Yeah, it's gone.
It's all gone, too.
And the zebra mussels have packed up and left, or they moved out deeper than what we're fishing. One of the two. But they were pretty heavy, because I remember we'd catch them on their lines and lay them up on the deck of the boat, put them on film.
Yeah, yes, sir.
So that's a fact. We've got 6 minutes left. I'm going to take 3 minutes here and tell you about the McIntoshes up in Clinton Lake City area. They're working on some kind of business deal, business thing, but they're doing it through their electronics, from what I've gathered so far. And we hope to have them on this week, but Bill has kind of been our mediator with them, and a guy I work with, his son runs with some of the younger guys, and but hopefully we'll have them on here next week. And it's got some stuff to do with the electronics of tracking these fish and that kind of thing. They'll get to make get over here next week and inform us of what they're really into.
That's good.
Yeah,
Good.
it's got my curiosity up, and I just can't wait. I hope they can make it next week. They said they had a few more things they need to finish up, and then they'd like to put it off till this coming Thursday. And I said, hey, just whenever you can make it. If you don't get it there next Thursday, push for the next. But we'd sure like to have you on and see what you got going on.
That's true.
So, I think there's some rain predicted for Saturday night. I'm not for sure. I hadn't stayed up on the weather, and if it rains, Mike.
That's right.
And but we'll see what comes up. Hopefully we can get back up there either Friday night or Saturday night one, and this moon out, see what we can come up with. Moon's supposed to be full tonight.
That's right. Yeah, it sure is.
Chandler let us know that last week. So
blood moon.
Blood moon. You said.
That's what they called it.
Yeah. Okay. We'll see how that goes. Hopefully we can get back on the water and keep them biting.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Folks, God bless you all. Be safe. Be courteous at the boat ramps.
Keep your thoughts and prayers on them people down there in Florida, too, if you don't know about that building collapsing down there. So,
oh, yeah.
Them people.
Bad situation.
Bad
Good thought.
situation, too.
All right. Folks, God bless you, and we'll see you next week. Hey folks, here at Edgemore Outdoors, we're going to run inside and shoot some film. Don't forget Edgemore Outdoors over here on Edgemore Road. Hey folks, we're in here at Edgemore Outdoors. Man, the place has been packed with people. The reason being because this is the best sporting goods store this side of the Mississippi River, so if you want to get in here and get you something, you better come by. See Jim and Vance and Jeannie here at the Edgemore Outdoors. They've got everything you might need to fish with, whether it be from a boat or from the bank or whatever. Rods, reels, the walls are lined with baits, tackle. Just great store. Jim's been a sponsor of the show for a long time, and we really appreciate him and his family. And but do get by here and visit with them at Edgemore Outdoors. Live bait, just everything in the world. We'll just take a little quick stroll down through here. Jim said he was tired of seeing Vance on the TV every Thursday night, so he wanted me to get somebody besides him. I'll take that back. He didn't say that, but I thought about it. All right, Vance, what kind of special you got for us today?
Got all kinds of specials in here today.
Got all kinds of specials today. Anything in particular? Got a good sale on reels, rods?
We got some, we've been selling a bunch of these Corrados and Shimano SLX reels with the digital chips in them here lately.
Mm-hmm.
We got them in right and left. And
Okay.
We got a few of them right now, but it's a good reel. One of them's $189.99 and the other one's $249.99.
That's guaranteed not to backlash, is that right?
Well, you need to set the reel correctly, but when you set the reel right, it is really hard to backlash them. It works really well. We tested them when they come out to make sure that everything worked good. We got them.
Okay.
And they've been going good for us here.
Good deal, Vance. And that price on that's what?
There's one of them is $189.99 and the other one's $249.99.
All right. All right, Vance.